Yo, yo, boxing first. Appreciate you coming through, man. What it do? Let's try Lennox out again, man. Heavyweight is always a difficult weight class for me.
All right, I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Box.
That's the weight class. God damn it. Man, God.
What are you
Yo,
doing?
yo,
You
Goober
superstar
Squid, man.
heavyweight.
Appreciate the
You've been
follow.
focusing for this entire
Appreciate the
fight.
follow.
Now you've let him back in. Now it's going to be a tougher fight because he's going to be confident. I want you to go. Do your business.
That, that. Ah. Ah, out of range. Ah. Thought I was blocking that. Good round, good round.
Buddy, what are you doing? Come on, switch on. Switch on. Come on, you're switching on.
Let's do it.
Ooh. God. Damn it. Come on. Ah, you good with that shit. Gotta be patient because that lean back makes it so difficult. Ah, good round.
Okay, now you let him back into a fight that round. That's his round. You're switching off, and you're starting to make mistakes.
Let's go.
Man, good round, man. Maybe the other two judges is fucking with it. Damn. Oh wow, they landed. I just on me. That's stay patient. I got a counter if I land. Gotta go to the body though, because he's gonna lean back. Oh my god. Oh, mine went into the stratosphere. All right. Mine went into the stratosphere. All right.
Back on the job. That's a god-awful round that was. Come on.
Let's just stay patient. stay patient. Like I say, the other two judges might have been fucking with it. I didn't landed to my body. God damn. Okay. Oh my. Oh.
Okay, let's
Ah.
go back into that fight, and that's his round. He'll go back out there and win this round.
What? Hey, though, man, I really got to get with the lean back, bro. I got to get with it. I got to get with it, man. When I started leaning back, I gave myself a bit of a shot. I should have been fighting like that the whole time. Like, that's just the way the game is right now, man. You got to get with it. You really got to. You really got to get with it.
Okay, focus, man, focus.
Got to get with it. Got to get with
Deep
it.
breaths. Calm yourself down. Calm yourself down.
Ah. All right, GG's, man. GG's.
One, two, three, four, five, six. You still want to fight?
Bro can lean, miss his shot, lean again, man. Fight. He can lean back further than my advancing hook could go, man. Like this game is just crazy with that, man. Like
Listen, you switched off.
I don't know, man.
So your mind back, your focus back.
These dudes be lean back demons, man. Lean back demons. I gotta learn that shit though. Get that, man. This game is wow, man. How is that even possible? All right. G to the G's, man. Nope, all judges, man. Damn, really? All right, so not just a consistently outlanding me. All right, yeah, that lean back is definitely tough to deal with, man. GG. I definitely got to get better at that shit, man. Heavyweight, man. No. Let's leave him. Let's leave him. Cause I don't know, bro. Like I kind of No, let's take them off. Let's take them off. I always historically struggle at heavyweight. I might as well just put that division to bed, man. Definitely got to get better at my lean back game, man. Narco said GG's. Oh, that last dude, yeah, GG's, man. Yeah, definitely GG's.
What a lovely afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, as we get set to rumble here at Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and watching this live with me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Time for our tale of the tape. First up, Sweet. Up against them, up first, and they'll be facing the Sandman from the United States of America.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
So now let's go into the ring for the official introductions. Here's the classy Jimmy Lennon Jr.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the light.
Well, I hope you brought your sunglasses because we're fighting outside, and what a main event this should be.
Right. This is like being at a carnival. The fans are happy to be outside, and on top of that, they've got a fight to watch.
No doubt about it, this was the hottest ticket in town by a country mile. Every seat has been sold. These two fighters promised us an offensive show. Let's see if they deliver. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Straight left lands. Well, I hope you brought your sunscreen. You're going to need it as we have our main event underneath the bright sunny skies.
If you are on the losing side of this fight, Tom, and the heat is on, it's the worst place to be, so you've got to make sure you've prepped right for this. And right now, I'm looking at a fight that doesn't look like they're prepped right.
These two fighters are made for one another. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he misses with that straight left. There's a counter shot. The charts action from both of these fighters. know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the score.
So, yo, Remy, what it do, man? Good with it.
Here we go for round two. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold and tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've
Oh.
got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Well done with that counter shot. Right when you think the pace will slow down, it picks up. Don't want to trade shots. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Jab not finding its target. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Punch, counter punch. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go.
All right, let's go loose footwork.
Well, we're entering desperation. There's the bell to start round three. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Oh, how did mine not land?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Oh,
These two lightweights are showing you why they are the best of the best. And he scores with the counters. That uppercut doesn't land. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Nice counter. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
Dominance.
I need you to focus on what
keep that going, man. Let's keep that going.
There's the bell for round four. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That counter shot lands. Not a lot of defense here at all. Catch and shoot. Well, Johnny, you know, in the lightweight division, they've got fast hands, so get ready to see some lightning.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because if you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out of the way, box him, frustrate him, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he misses with that jab. We'd like to see more jabs. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. That bell could not have come soon enough.
Needs to go back out there.
There's the bell to start round 5. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough flash round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
You know, with lightweights, these guys are going to be lightning quick.
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. And that was it. That was the big shot we were waiting for. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Can't find a home with that jab. Nice stop, but that won't score. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. At this point, you gotta believe he can't.
Really? I still ain't get that round? I needed that knockdown, man. I just suck at getting them.
Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
It's the one who draws first blood, Tom. That's what you've got to look at. If you're there and you know you're in there with a banger, you've got to be on it. You've got to be confident.
And Sweet has been dropped. Wow, that seemed to be the punch he was looking for. Let's watch it again.
A shot from the gods took him out.
I think I'm about to get off of Dula, man. I don't know. Might as well go Amir Khan, man. I'm steady getting dropped with his ass. Might as well go Amir Khan.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Gotta waste time.
Like
Step behind the
crazy though,
referee.
man.
When it comes to close, tie him up. The referee's then gotta call you. Walk around the ring. You've just gotta make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's gonna get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the end.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
How about that time counter shot? We wanted action, and they are giving us action. It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to... And there's the bell to start round 7. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around it. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
This is a high-octane battle. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. Good counter punch. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Stamina is off the charts. How much confidence do you build when your opponents hit you with their best shot and you walk right through it?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What a...
This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Well, this is the time that the... And we enter the 8th round. Coming off a very tough round. Let's see what they do here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missing with the uppercut. When are we going to see a jab from these two? So close with that uppercut. Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons. And that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen. So you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
The only fear you have with this fighter is has he punched himself out? with a left uppercut, but it misses. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this round.
All right, man. GG. GG.
And that's it.
G to the G's, man. I was up after 3. I should have stayed with what I was trying to do. I really get how he won that round. I think percentages play a point too when they like are that like patient. I guess I definitely got to be just as patient as they are. Type shit. Just frustrating though, man. I get get knocked down with a doula, and I don't really know. Like, actually, yeah. Give me just a minute. I'll be right back. All right, man. Oh wait. Let's try Sugar Ray Rob there. I might keep Shakur.
We've got high
Silver
hopes for this
two, man.
contest as
Still
these two
fight
fighters should
nothing
be a
but gold.
really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Sugar Ray... Sugar... And here is it.
This bout,
One of the hottest... We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Clean left jab. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. So much hype surrounding this big matchup as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
Can you imagine walking into this time, walking into an arena with such noise, people chanting your name? You can't even hear your cornerman whispering in your ear. I've been in situations like that where it can be terrorizing if you haven't got your wits about you.
Good counter punch. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Nice counter shot. Defense
Woo.
is not an option for these
Got us
two.
another lean back then. All right.
Which fighter will say no mas? Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Has to
Lean
be
back
careful
further
with
than
that
I can
receipt.
punch.
It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity.
All right.
And there's the bell to start round two. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter... Oh, wait a minute! Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. Didn't wait too long to get back and get engaged.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He threw a punch and just got countered. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. do this safe.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
Missing with that right hook. This fighter focuses on that outside game. You don't see them get hit too often. You don't see them in trouble a lot, but that's what their mantra is.
If you're an outside fighter, you've got to use that straight jab, the straight right hands, the straight left hands. Doing it that way, it makes it so awkward for anybody to try and pin you down or even predict which way you're moving.
Punch, counter punch.
Literally block it, bro, man. Oh
Robinson in that last round. And
Oh,
what would you
I'm
tell this guy?
literally blocked,
Here we
man.
go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Nice punch. Perfect counter shot. How about that time counter shot? They are giving us a high-tempo show. And that jab just missed with the left hand. Shot lands. What a round so far as we've reached the halfway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Straight right just misses. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Man, I have a very strong opinion about a specific community. It's not even funny. What specific community is that, bro?
Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well done with that counter shot.
Like,
Straight right just misses.
hey,
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. And he scores with the counter. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
This fight has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this. They are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be. Having second thoughts in the ring.
listen in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Can't leave it up.
Back into the fray here in round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Counter punching. Straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Straight right just misses. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheat,
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa! Lights out! It's over! This fight is done! Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
you are right.
It happened.
I don't care what nobody say, man. Like either somebody up there that did something to my account or it's glitched or something, bro. Like I'm tired. Let me see. Even though this account is silver one, this account is silver one. But let me see, bro. Like if it's gonna be like sweats every fight like that other account, cause like shit don't make no sense to me, man. I watch other people stream, man. They don't deal with that, so I don't. Uh, Damn, but I ain't got none of my calves on this other account. That's the bad part about it. I ain't got none of my calves. Mm. silver 4. Like make it make sense, bro. Like make it make sense. Like I don't know. This game is crazy, man.
Look at this venue. What a remarkable scene for hopefully what will be a remarkable. And it's
This bout,
and of course we fight. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Clean left jab. Missed with that right uppercut. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. That counter punch caught him clean. Khan versus Crawford Part 2. Of course, Crawford with that TKO win in 2019 in New York City.
The last time I felt a little shortchanged, it finished a little too early. I hope this one goes a bit further than expected. Oh, it's all bunch in the first 6 rounds.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Throws the jab, it doesn't score. Beautiful counter shot. It's all offense all the time. That left-handed jab doesn't quite score. They exchange punches. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next
Christians.
round.
Wait. Christians and undisputed knows your destiny for greatness, but I mean shit, bro. Like I don't know if that
Let's see what they do here.
I don't know, bro. Like
if it's not broken, why change it?
it like at some point, you know what I mean? Like
Wait for the reaction. Until then,
but I just hope they don't find out that I'm on this second account then, man.
Open air stadium, blazing sun. What do you think about this?
Such heat. The cornermen need to be able to do their job. Think about what they're doing. One to cool you down, one to ice you back, one to give you instruction in your head, and one to just calm you to tell you what you're doing right and what you're doing wrong. Because that's the most important thing. Forget about the heat. Forget about everything else.
Catch and shoot. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? These two are the perfect dance partners.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. The jab not finding its target. Swing and a miss with that jab. And he scores with the counter. Has to be careful for that receipt. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Khan in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage.
But I have
so
a
far,
strong
this match
opinion
is
about
unwritten.
Christians.
There's the bell for round 3. Last last round
I'm scared to ask, bro. I'm scared to ask, bro. Like on some real shit,
It's
bro.
not broken, why change it? Excellent last round, it works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've
like with Christians, cuz? Like, cuz, you can't be out here, cuz.
Looking right hook, but that
My nigga said Christians. Like, you can't be out here beefing with Jesus, man. You can't, bro. Like, you can't, bro. Like, I'm sure it's a rule somewhere that say you can't beef with Jesus. I'm just saying, bro. It's somewhere, it's a rule, man. Like, you can't, like on some real shit, like, you know, you can say, man, like, man, you know, I don't see you gonna get me canceled in this bitch, but you know, you can talk shit about the Muslims, bruh. You can be like, man, them Hindus be tripping. Not Jesus, bruh. Nah. You can't have a whole issue with Jesus, my nigga. Like, for real, bro.
had a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here.
Hey, man, if anybody's in the stream watching, man, I mean, no offense to nobody. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean, see, I got dropped because of that. You know what I mean? I don't mean no offense. Assalamu alaikum to you, my brother. Assalamu alaikum, man. I ain't, you know. Now it's just the ideologies that some of them push. I mean, yeah, that's within it. Jesus is sacred for sure. I feel you, bro. Religion in general is, you know.
Johnny, how do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the
You know, that's what, you know, religion in general, I would say, is a dividing factor in so many areas of life. But yeah.
Nice counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always
So I ain't even gonna like, yeah, bro, you be trying, yeah, I don't want to get canceled, but the irony of that, of everything, and I don't want, like I say, bro, like my thoughts and opinions is just that I don't want to offend nobody, you know what I mean?
How about that time counter shot?
But yeah, man, you know, I don't know, bro, that's gonna get me canceled, man. But yeah, the irony of Christianity, Jesus himself never claimed to be God. You know what I mean?
Somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed. It can be intimidating. It depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you
Oh,
believe
God.
this? Step back for just a moment. Terrence Crawford just got rocked. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Khan in that last round. They've got the momentum, they've got the advantage.
Black Christian. This is now you better feel focused. Get your throat telling you to wear, hey man. It wouldn't be the first time. You know what I mean? They can knock as much as they want. If I answer the door, everybody should be surprised on that one, you know what I mean?
Keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice uppercut. Do Jehovah Witness even exist anymore? Hell yeah, they exist. Just not as prevalent, I think. You know what I mean?
Hold that thought. Crawford in trouble. And down goes Crawford. And look at that body shot. They couldn't have put it any
But yeah,
better.
I think I got the gist of what you're saying, but I honestly, I think it's in every religion, you got people that take it to the extreme. So you got some churches you go into, they gonna look at you all type of crazy if you ain't dressed to impress. You know what I mean? And they gonna judge every single aspect of everybody's life that they know. You know what I mean?
Halfway through the round, and I think he knows he's got a lot.
Well, if that's what you mean, I definitely understand that part.
It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit.
Yeah, bro, so it's just gonna be uppercuts down. It is.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round.
There's always a way back. Don't ever run anybody else.
Not even that.
This is the beginning of round 6. And there's the bell to start the round.
Yeah, it's extremists in every religion.
Those counter punches have to hurt. It's not always about who hits harder. In this division, ring IQ can go a long way.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. There's a scoring blow. Couldn't land that jab. That counter shot lands. There's a counter shot. Here we go with these two lightning quick lightweights.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin when you know you...
Whoa, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all over the place. Didn't wait long. Nothing else he could do there but take a knee to stop the beating.
That's extreme. I can dig it. I can dig it, bro. I can dig it, bro. You know what I mean? Because, anytime, that's what I've learned, bro, is for sure, when it comes to religions, man, any religion, everybody kind of, everybody got their own thoughts on things, and like a lot of times it ain't even like, I don't know how to explain it. You know what I mean? You could just easily offend people. You know what I mean? Like, people are very sensitive when it comes to their beliefs, man.
And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. You don't want to trade shots.
But I mean, on some levels, there are shit. It's all type of fucking YouTube videos. I don't know about Twitch. I don't know how deep Twitch get with it, but it's all type of YouTube videos on all type of different topics. Though. I don't know how deep the terms of service shit is, and whatnot. I really gotta look into that shit, kind of have a better idea. I know it's certain words they don't want you to say, even if you're talking about the topic, they don't want you to say certain words.
And you
why I'm like, really not even getting into it out of respect, man. I feel you, bro. Yeah, like you said, grape. Yup,
Back into
yup.
the
I know
fray
that's one
again,
of
but how much do they
and
have?
unalive.
Card, he's on that.
Unalive,
I
I
wouldn't
believe,
surprise
is
me if he
another
go
one
back
they
to
don't
the
like
corner.
the
And
same
if he
type
does,
thing.
will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
You know, not unalive, but the other word for it. You know what I mean?
Looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely.
I was unalive is self deletion. Yup, yup.
Well, at this
All of that good stuff,
and they're
man.
back at it again here in round 8. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'd be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come?
Whoa, Johnny! Crawford is dazed! I thought that was... And he is forcing him to take a knee.
All right, let's
Really
the
dented
last
ego.
knee you
You
got
don't
in there.
want your opponent to see you do that.
Been on live PDF file.
You couldn't write a script like this.
Well,
This is like
I
Rocky
mean, but
versus
that what
Apollo.
was crazy about
Punch, counter punch.
the whole fucking Drake beef shit. Like Kendrick had the world fucking saying that shit at the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? Like,
Throwing a hook, but nice defense there. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments.
fuck that
Still
up.
could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you. And so I got to respect both of you.
Oh, that reached out and got me.
When are we going to see a jab from these two?
All right, GG.
I want to see that again, but from a different angle.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
No, my boy say he took him 2 knees. He is fresh. He fresh, ready to go.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do.
It comes off like a pathetic class.
Some might have thought the fight a little bit closer, but the judges
Why
are
can't
in
they?
agreement. A unanimous decision win.
This is the last thing he
I
expected.
can dig it. I can dig it. I mean, I'll be honest with you, right? So if I'm sitting with one of my kids, and that word is said, the last thing I want to try to do is explain what that is. So I will say, I will say that that's probably why. You know what I mean? You don't want to be sitting trying to explain that to a child as to what you know what I mean, what that means. So yeah, yeah. That is why I would say it probably is like that, to be honest. Let's see again, bro. Like on the other account, I was literally silver 2, damn near silver 3, and playing nothing but goals. I jump on this account, I'm silver 1, and they match me with a silver 4. Like this shit, it makes no sense, bro. But yeah, hopefully I can have me a few of them fights, man. Like try to, I don't know, man. Try to develop somewhat of a rhythm. But to be honest, it's hard when they that bad. You know what I mean? Like I don't need them to be that bad. Just not all the way on sweat mode. Like, I agree, but unfortunately, sick motherfuckers in the world, they teach them kids these terminologies through books, YouTube, kids, etc. I mean, shit, man. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of crazy motherfuckers in the world for sure, for sure. In terms of teaching the next generation that, yeah, man, it's definitely a lot of that goes on. There's definitely a lot of that, man. We can only, you can only control the things you can't control on so many levels, to be honest. Silver 3, man. I don't know, man. Shit
We've
don't
got
make
high
a
hopes
whole
for this
hell of a lot of
contest as
sense.
these two fighters should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd
Let's
Grisham.
get it.
Alongside me is
I
Johnny
guess
Nelson.
this is
Hi,
gonna be
Todd.
my
Nice to
main
be here
account.
with you.
Shit.
Time
Now
for
I
our
don't know.
tale of the tape.
Until I'm able to deal
Alexander
with the
Usyk.
sweat.
Roy Jones Jr. He won world
But I'm
titles
pretty sure,
in
even
4
on this
different
account,
weight
because I'm finna
classes.
be gold now, so once
This
I
bout
hit
is
gold, I'm
one of the
probably gonna
hottest tickets
start
around. It's
getting
standing
matched
room
up with them.
only for this, our main event.
This is the night.
And there's the bell for round 1. So much firepower here. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. Neither fighter willing to slow down. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be honest. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Beautiful counter punch. Punch, counter punch. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That uppercut just missed. They both want the knockout. They exchange punches. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
All right. That was
Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Well,
Focus on what you're doing. You don't know who's his fighter.
I'd say to that, I mean, yeah, I would blame YouTube Kids on some levels, but I would blame myself
Todd, my motto is,
because
if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked.
if my
Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep
kids
doing what you've
just
been doing,
watching
because you
YouTube
can
Kids, if they young enough to be watching YouTube Kids, then I think that they are young enough for you to be monitoring what it is that they watch. You know what I mean?
And they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counterpunch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that
So not to,
make
not
That
to
counterpunch got him clean.
throw that mom or any, especially in a situation like that, that's a tragic
Straight right, just
thing
misses.
for sure. Regardless of how old the child is, that's definitely tragic. But yeah,
What a round so
can't
far as we reach the halfway point.
can't rely on technology, man.
skill for skill.
To monitor, you know what I mean? Like,
People say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you.
just
and
because
so I gotta
say,
make
oh, they
sure
watching
that
YouTube
more
Kids, so it should be good for them to watch type shit. But don't get me wrong, you
For
can't.
the win.
You're not gonna just be hanging over somebody's shoulder. But
There's a counter shot. That uppercut can't get through.
I think in our generation, man, more than and even older generations, like it's
You know the
important to
scorecard's gonna
develop.
be all over the place in this one.
How's that not landing? It's important because these kids got access to the
Tough on
internet.
Alexander Usyk in that last
Did I
round.
get that there?
As bad as boxing judging
Okay,
can
I
be
still got it.
sometimes, there's no
Um,
doubt who won that round.
so yeah, they gonna be exposed to everything, as they grow. Of course, a lot of parents gonna shoot
They've
them.
got this fight.
Come on, you've let him back in the fight. You're much better than this guy. You're much better. Good work. Don't forget the
Just
jab.
watching, and that's unfortunate, unfortunate reality,
Round three. Well,
which
there's
is
no doubt
difficult.
about who
Trust
won
me,
that
it's
last round. Let's
not
see
to
what
say
he
it
has
like
for
it's
us
just,
here in the next one.
but on so many levels, that's what how I would feel for sure. If it something unfortunately happened like that, like I would feel like it was, my job, not YouTube.
Perfect counter shot. Beautiful counter shot. Good counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Off the charts action from both of these fighters. That counter shot lands. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. The jab doesn't quite connect. They are giving us a high-tempo show. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. And the big cat goes down. What a knockout headshot. Let's watch it again. And they knew it when they threw
That's what I get. I guess that's what I get.
Again.
That's the shit that be like. I really gotta be more defensive, man. I gotta be more defensive minded. Can't just get hit with shots.
Alexander Usyk in that last round.
I'm splitting over
Here we go,
robust.
round four. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum
Yeah.
shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Look, listen to this. If I knock somebody down like that round,
Nothing new about that, man.
he's getting everything.
Nothing new at all.
I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
He threw a punch and just got countered. And the build up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They both want a highlight reel knockout. How about that time counter shot? The counter punching. These two fighters are made for one another. Nice counter. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted. Gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. And there's the bell for round 5. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? And
whoa, did you see that? Give me just a second here, Johnny. The big Ukrainian in big trouble. And right back into the fray.
Bing Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And he misses with that straight left. Swing and a miss with that jab. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. Perfect counter lands. Catch and shoot. Roy Jones Jr. in trouble. Keeping those gloves up, the guard high, paying dividends as it seems that moment of trouble has passed.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nice counter punch right up. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, there was no doubt about who won that round.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't...
There's the bell for round 6. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Do you believe what we're seeing? And forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good punch. Stamina is so important for these two fighters because it allows them to use their skills throughout the match. It can all come down to who's in better shape.
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Misses with the straight left. Well done with that counter shot. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. Here comes round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Usyk might go down here. What an upset! I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Only catching air with that hook. They threw the hook. It didn't land. Nice counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Well, it's no secret. And they're back at it again here in round 8. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
That right uppercut misses. They better start respecting each other's punching power. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can tell one of these fighters is starting to fade. What does he need to do to get back in this contest?
What can they change? Can they slow the pace down? Can they hope to knock them out early? What can they do? They've got to concentrate and relax. Because you know what you can do in the gym. You can do it in the...
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. Roy Jones Jr., believe it or not, may want to take a knee here. Good job trying to back out of trouble.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Can you believe it? Roy Jones Jr. is on the back foot now. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again. Clearly his opponent was too much for him and he's thrown in the towel. Well, the corner has thrown in the towel and that will do it. The fighter not happy, but those are the rules. What a beautiful day for a fight. We are live at the Empire Fight Camp. My name is Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson. Sugar Ray Robinson, one of the most skilled boxers to ever lace up the gloves, inducted into the International Boxing Hall of Fame in 1990, and he fights out of Harlem, New York.
This bout is scheduled.
Usually you don't need a weather report for a boxing match, but we certainly do today as we fight under the sun.
Todd.
All right.
And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? Counter shot lands. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Can't find a home with that jab. The counter fighter relies a lot on their instincts and reaction time. You've got to get in there quick to punch your opponent before he gets his fist back to block.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. They block the jab. There's a counter shot. Can't land that jab. Punch, counter punch. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he is in big trouble. And there's the bell for round two. So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Catch and shoot. That counter punch caught him clean. He threw a punch and just got countered. Fighters always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blank on them.
Caution being thrown to the wind. Good counter punch. Counter punch right up the middle. That jab doesn't find a home. A lot of fans know how quick these lighter fighters can be, but tonight, don't be surprised if these don't pack a lot of power as well. Like to see more jabs. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. The game plan does not... we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Nice counter shot. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Blistering hand speed from both of these outstanding lightweights.
Let me explain to you about a fast fight. A fast fight that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have the quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Just like a matchmaker.
Robinson goes to the canvas. One punch did the trick. Let's see it again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2.
They are going to surrender. No moss. And that will do it. This fight is over. They have given up.
All right, man. It's a GG, man. Definitely a GG. All right, man. We gonna end it right there. I definitely think I'm gonna need to play on this account for a while. Kind of get my groove back. You know what I mean? Get my groove back a little bit, type shit. But yeah, man. As always, man, I definitely appreciate everybody that come through. Check out the content, and we'll catch y'all next time, man. Peace. That's the Monroe account. Yeah. This the Monroe Hutchins account. You know what I mean? But I don't know, bro. With my other account that my main account or my old main account type shit, like it's literally nothing but sweat fights every fight. So yeah, I'm gonna use this to kind of hopefully, build the new rhythm, get a new rhythm going, man. Then go back to that account when I'm ready to deal with sweats every fucking match. You destined for greatness. They believe in you. I guess so, man. I guess that's one way of putting it, man. But we gotta get us a rhythm, man, before we can get on that path to greatness. But hey, man, Remy, you already know I appreciate you, bro. Yeah, man. I'm gonna catch you next time, man. Peace.